How's it going, guys? James96 here, back with another episode on the Caplex SMP server. Yes, guys, we're back with another episode. I accidentally took a screenshot of that. Good start. Anyway, guys, since last episode, some good stuff and some bad stuff has happened. We died again. We're up to 5 deaths. Yeah, I died not that long before recording hit this, actually. Basically, I was AFK, and not on purpose. I basically was doing some stuff, just generally finishing off this thing that we're going to show in a second, and I basically left the computer, and I was pretty sure I logged out before I did, but obviously not, because I came back about an hour and a half later to death, and obviously all my stuff had despawned, so I've lost some diamond gear. My helmet did survive though, because I'd literally just taken that off probably like 5 minutes before I died. Um, because of the fact that it almost worn out. But I've lost the heart canisters, and I've lost my other 2 pieces of diamond armor, my 2 diamond pickaxes, and my diamond axe. So those need replacing. Although to be fair, the diamond armor wasn't that good, except for the helmet, which is the thing that survived. So I was going to be redoing that anyway, which we're probably going to do next episode. I have a kind of episode planned out in my head, which should be coming out soon. But anyway, that's the bad news. So we've lost some stuff there. But on the plus side, my mini game that I worked on in a live stream on Friday night is almost done, which is awesome. So, have we got sounds on? Here we do. I just couldn't hear myself eat. Anyway, so yeah, the mini game which we worked on in the live stream on Friday night is pretty much done. I've done some work on the outside, so we've got this little thing which looks a bit like a mine based on what it looks like underneath. We've got some TNT here because it's for those of you who don't know, we have made a mini game at spawn based on blast miners, and this entire episode is probably going to be based around blast miners, as I imagine the title of the video will suggest, unless I do something particularly stupid later on. But anyway, if we hop down here, we can have a look at the game, and I suggest if you didn't watch the live stream, you check it out. It was a lot of fun. We were joined by Brizzle and Ecor later on in the episode, and we actually played this as well, although I will show it off in a second. But yeah, this is called Blast Off because it's a blast miner game and you're facing off against someone. Blast Off, get it? I thought it was a pretty cool name. But anyway, it's called Blast Off, and basically what it is it's a competitive it is a competitive game where you use blast miners to rack up a score, and the score you get is based on a few factors, and whoever gets the highest score wins and gets to keep the other person's stuff. Best way to explain it is to go through this book which I've made for everyone. Hello and welcome to 96 Corp. That's what I'm thinking of naming, my business ventures, 96 Corp. Sounds a bit better than James Industries or something like that. 96 Corp's new minigame Blast Off, a competitive mining game where you have to get more points than your opponent. Sounds easy, right? Good. Now let me explain how this works. In the chest is the ingredients for the Blast Miner, a module by Dan which allows for automated mining whilst in mining mode. They have 4 slots which you can collect items. If you put an item into one of those slots, then the Blast Miner will definitely pick them up. Definitely pick up that item. Yeah. Now here's the fun part. In this area there's 6 different types of precious ore which can be mined. Coal, iron, redstone, lapis, gold and diamonds. But you only have 4 slots, so you need to pick which items you want to try and collect. Only items in your miner at the end will count towards your score. Each item has a different score. Coal is 1, iron is 3, redstone is 3, lapis is 5, gold is 7, diamond is 15. Do you risk diamond or would you play it safe with coal? Tactics are important. To play this game, place a miner on one of the rails where a tunnel hasn't already been created. Then place your 4 filter items in slots 1, 3, 4. I can't speak today. In 1, 3, 4 and 5. Then finally a redstone torch in slot 2. Your miner will now start going. Now go to the other end and wait. Your miner should stop on the corresponding hopper. If it doesn't, then blah blah blah. Next, add to your score and see what you got. Oh no! I forgot we didn't have any armor. Oh, that's death number 6. Oh, that's so annoying. I forgot we didn't have any armor, so I was just going to finish. Oh, we're going to have to be careful as well, because the damn module. Right, quick. Oh, I didn't get anything useful there. And apparently he picked up a sword, which I didn't think I had. I think he had a sword. Oh, he's got my axe as well. That's why we died so quickly. He had a sword. Alright, let's go this way. Damn it. Oh, that's not a good start to the episode. Right, let's just make ourselves an iron sword. Oh, it's really annoying. I've just gone outside of beacon range. I'll say hi to Pure in a second. Let me just get this done. Six steps, that's new. Literally just died. So annoying. Right, let's go and kill these zombies then. Sucker. Coming from Pure. Yeah, I've caught up with him now. Ah well, Pure's been been playing less and got more had more deaths up till now, so I don't really feel too bad. Right, where's this other zombie? Come here. Alright, he had my axe. Right, okay. This area is dangerous, so people do need to be careful down here, because obviously the blast runner tears through, but it doesn't put torches down. So, yeah. Where did we get to then? With this book. So, blah, 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 blah. There's 3 suggested game types: individual, versus against other people where the best score takes all the winnings, and 2v2. Oh, seriously? A guy with a flame bow? Really? This is so annoying. This was not meant to take this long. So yeah, basically there's 3 different game types where you can compete against each other, and on the last page it just says finally there's a cost of 15 points per person. So yeah, that was a lot more stressful than I thought it was going to be, but basically that is how the game works. Where's my item frames gone? Oh, I've already put them down. So this I'm going to sign off now. How to play. Sign and close, and that we will put in slot 1. I was hoping I obviously have to name that. I'll do that later. Then in slot number 2 we've got our filters. In this chest here, by the way, we've got minecart, hopper minecart, which you then add 32 TNT, 2 blocks of iron to each side, then 2 redstone torches, then the redstone torch for slot 2. Just keeping it behind me. So that's the filters in that one. This is each of the filters. I need to get another gold ore from somewhere at some point, but I accidentally smelted all my gold. And this is going to be the payment chest here, which I named a iron ore payment chest filters, and then I need to name that book so that it comes up with text like that. Anyway, I actually want to show off how this works as well. This is taking so much longer than I thought. This might be a bit of a long episode at this rate. We'll have to see. Anyway, so what I want to do is I basically need to just take all of this stuff here, make myself a hopper minecart, which I know I don't need to do in a crafting table. Now that I think about it. Am I up? Yeah. Give me a sec. Recording. ATM. Right, so then what I do is I put hopper minecart on slot 1. Yeah, Pure gets it. Pure knows. Stuff there, stuff here, and then 2 like that. That makes the hopper minecart. And then when you put a redstone torch into slot 2, that will send it off. Now we need to pick our filters. So obviously the point system affects how many points you'll get. So what I want to do is I want to pick, probably not diamond, I'll pick gold because that's worth quite a lot. I'll pick lapis. I'm going to pick redstone and iron because those are actually things I want at the same time. So hopefully we'll get some of those. So since we were fiddling around with it on the live stream, Dan has actually been on with me, and this should start going now, and you'll see it will now start blasting its way through. So Dan has actually been on with me, and we were actually conceptually working out how we could fix a slight problem with gravel, and how it basically caused the miner to go completely off course because of the fact that it would use your words today, James. I'm really struggling. Basically, because it would do its bottom explosion first and its top one, the miner tended to get launched up in the air, and because of that, when there was a large pile of gravel, the gravel would fall down and it would end up on top of the gravel pile. And sometimes, because the explosion happened a certain way, any gravel underneath it would explode as well and actually fall down layers, so it could either end up falling down layers or going up layers, neither of which is the desired effect. So that is why we had to be careful, and I actually am going to nick a couple of pieces of this gold because I need them for filter and this basically every other aisle gets mined. So what I plan to do is go down every so often and just check what's been exposed but not mined. And you can see the blast miner coming now. It doesn't come particularly fast, but to be honest, it's fast enough. And whilst we're waiting, I'll just mine up a few things, since I'm a bit poor now. I mean, I've got tons of diamonds at the moment, so I shouldn't really complain. But I'm going to have to use a few to give myself a full diamond armor. And we're also going to do some stuff with withers soon, hopefully do a wither fight very shortly. So yeah, basically we just need to wait for this blast miner to get to the end. So I'm just going to take a quick jump cut whilst it carries on what it's doing, and I'll be right back. Okay, so it looks like we're just about ready for this blast miner to come to the end now. Pure's sleeping. So he's doing that, but this blast miner should be just about done, and it'll break through any second now. And it should, I've done this filter right, yep. And it's on the right level, which is good, and it should just stop on here. Awesome. So what we should see is, yeah, a clean tunnel all the way to the end, which is nice. Redstone here. Was I not filtering redstone? I thought I was. Okay, so it didn't pick up a couple of pieces of redstone. And it doesn't look like it picked up a lot at all. That's not good. So, interesting. Barely picked anything up. That may have just been unlucky though. It's hard to tell necessarily. And we need to pick up some redstone torches from here, because they get filtered through. But anyway, that is pretty much how the game works. I'm just going to go along this tunnel and just check to see if I should have expected anything else. Sorry if it's a bit dark, but obviously, like I said, it doesn't light it up. Possibly some iron. Other than that, I'm not seeing. Possibly some gold. Again, I'm going to take the gold that's here, but I'll leave the other gold. That may give a hint to anyone who's watching who plays this next, but I doubt it. So yeah, that is basically how the game works, and then all you have to do is pay 15 points worth of what you earned into this chest, and you could pay with anything other than coal, because I don't want coal basically, but that is how that works. Anyway, that seems to be working a lot better now than it was before. I may have to do a quick test to see whether or not something went wrong with it collecting items, but that's something I can do at another point, not now. And come to think of it, did I collect a lot of cobblestone? I don't think there was that much there, which could be bad. That may mean that some items get blown up before picked up by the miner, but we'll have to test that to see if that's what's happening, because it's hard to tell just by theorizing. And I kind of want to pick up those pants because we have nothing. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head over to the base for our next project. So I'll see you over there. See you in a sec. Okay guys, so it's been a little bit of time since the last jump cut, and look, I finished the map over at our area, and it looks awesome. It looks so good. Having done it all, I'm really glad that I just got on with it and got it done. It was actually quite easy because a lot of this area here is ocean, which makes life a lot easier because you can just go up and down in a boat. So much easier than this terrain here, which was obviously all mountainous and took longer. But anyway, we don't have a lot of time left in the episode because it's quite a busy one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a single experiment today, which is I'm just going to set off a few blast miners and see kind of what happens really. Because in an ideal world, I'll start using blast miners for mining. Oh, by the way, I died another time. So not a very successful episode. But yeah, basically in an ideal world I'll use blast miners for mining because obviously it's automated. So I'm just going to experiment a bit now and see sort of how plausible that is. So as you can see, I've collected quite a few materials for this. There's our first blast miner. And what we're going to do is we're just going to send 2 blast miners off in each direction. And basically what we're trying to find out is how likely they are to stay in the same direction, and also if we can filter correctly. Because what we want to do is, we've got our filters up the top here. We've got coal, diamonds, iron, gold, lapis, and redstone. Oh. And basically what we want to do is filter for these items. So if I put one, basically what we're going to do is we're going to send 2 blast miners in each tunnel. so that we can have up to 8 filtering items, which should hopefully mean that we get everything we want. We don't really need coal, but I'm going to filter it anyway, just so that we have it done. Just so that we not so that we have it done, but so that we can test and see how easy it is. I'm just going to set this one off. So coal, diamonds, iron, and gold. That is the wrong way. Good start. So let's try and bring it back. Okay, it's now back where it was. Awesome. Right, let's try that again. So we've got coal, diamond, iron, and gold in this one. So what I should do is go like that. Okay, and I'm actually going to replace one of the. I'm going to replace the coal with a redstone because I want a redstone in that first one. So redstone, diamond. Where's our iron? Let's put iron down the bottom here. Sorry, I'm trying to work this one out in my head. Okay, that looks about right. So let's send that one off. See which direction it goes. Okay, it's going that way. Okay, that's a bit painful. It's fine. So we'll just send that one off going. And then we need to make another one fairly properly. Okay guys, so I think we've given them enough of a head start, so I'm going to check out what's happened with them. We'll have to see. Oh, diamonds, right result, okay. That's interesting. I don't know if they'll have picked any up, but it's definitely worth having a look to see what happened. Lots of exposed ore here, so this could be quite useful as well, just for clearing out large areas to then properly go and check. And we've somehow got a 3-wide tunnel here. Interesting. We've got a blast miner here, which is hit a ledge, which I would have thought would have stopped the others. Doesn't seem to have done so. Interesting. Okay, so what did this pick up? Absolutely nothing. Okay, not a good start. Not really what I was hoping to see there. Let's put this in here and decraft this one. Okay, so this one obviously didn't pass the test, didn't do at all what I wanted it to do. But we'll see if any of the others have done any better. Which I'm really hoping they would have. I don't know what this huge area they're blowing up is all about. Anyway, did this one pick anything up? 4 coal, great. So this one's not done anything either particularly. But then these, by the looks of it, are the ones that are following the other ones. So that may have something to do with it. Let's drop some of that and pick up the minecart. So I'm hoping these other ones, wherever they are, have done some better work. Okay, somehow it's gone through. Interesting, right. Let's stop them here then, I guess, so that we can do a check. Okay, so picked up a bit of redstone, but not anything else. It may have been unlucky, that's the other thing we've got to remember. Right, let's go and check out this last one. See if he picked anything up. This is the front runner, so I'm really hoping that... oh, good timing, just about to go into a ravine. Right, let's put you in here. So, a bit of redstone, a little bit of iron, bit of gold. And, not a lot else, really. Right, let's decraft this one as well. That didn't sound good. Did some of my stuff just go in the lava? Oh, because of the way this damn machine went. Ah. I think I may have just lost a bit of redstone, a bit of iron blocks there, which is really annoying. Hope I picked up the stuff I wanted there. That's annoying. So it looks like we just lost 4 iron blocks. Alright, so that wasn't a complete success. I think we need to do a bit more experimentation with that, but we are completely out of time for this episode, guys. We've really pushed it today. If you enjoyed this episode, then please leave a like, and if you haven't already, then please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.
Right, we are at spawn at this little box. What a great game you've made, mate. It's a box.
Yep, I've reinvented the box. So, yeah, this is Blast Off, a 96 Corporation minigame.
Now...
But yeah,
the sound of the title kind of makes me think, am I going to die lots of times?
No, you're actually okay. You're not going to die on this
Okay,
one.
we're good then. We're good then. I
You
don't
should,
want, I don't
as
want my
long as
death
you're
stone up
careful,
too
just
high.
because of the fact that it's not very well lit up. But as
Well,
as
I
per
don't
one of
want.
my deaths.
I think I'm going to be pretty determined that well, to be fair, but probably both going to be like this. That both of us are going to be sat on 6 deaths for the remainder of the server.
Oh yeah, I was on 4 deaths for so long, and then I've died twice today.
I was on 0 for months.
You weren't on for like ages. But anyway, we just jump down here to start. You
Okay, that's
shouldn't
kind of
take any
scary.
damage. Yeah, you don't. Cool.
That's scary as hell.
Yeah, love it though. So yeah, this is blast off. So funnily enough, it looks like a mine, and basically I'm just going to explain how this works. All right, so I need to pick my filters. It looks like Pure's picked his.
I sure have.
I'm going to stick with the strategy that I've kind of been going for most times, and go for these ones. I'm going to have 2 exactly the same because I'll feel annoyed if I mess it up and do it the wrong way around.
I think the worst bit's going to be when we each go back down the tunnel.
Yes.
You move 2.
How did I move them? As long as they went straight, it's fine.
Okay.
Watch out, there's a zombie behind you. Oh, he's just moved one right out of the way.
You
How annoying.
Absolute annoying zombie.
Alright, okay, so to disassemble these, you might be able to push it straight actually. Yeah, good, we'll leave that. So yeah, as long as it goes straight onto the block in front, it's fine.
Cool.
Because it just aligns itself roughly with a block.
Yeah.
So I just need to finish making this one. So, like so. Bang, bang.
Someone gone messed up.
And do you know how to sort out your filters?
I'm assuming you just put them in.
Yeah, but put them in slots 1, 3, 4, and 5.
1, 3, 4, and 5. 3. So I'm guessing the redstone torch goes in.
Yeah, but don't put it in yet.
Oh no, not yet.
Because that's basically what gets it going.
1, 3.
Gets the people going.
5. Right, I'm ready.
Okay, I'm ready. So what we'll do is we'll put a redstone torch in each of them, and then we'll head down to the other end and wait for them to get to us. But if you put a redstone torch in now, in both of your things,
Yeah, one's on the way.
and you should see them going hopefully in the right direction. Unless I've done a particularly terrible job.
I've made a fatal error.
What have you done?
I haven't pressed F3 yet.
Oh dear, your sounds are wrong.
Just got them back.
Ah, it's fine.
I've had no sounds for the whole time.
It could be worse. Did you see where I just went? Basically, if you just come down this tunnel, because it's got a little bit of ice at the start, I need to do ice all the way down, but I ran out of ice quite quickly.
There was a bit of ice. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I've got my noisy keyboard back because my new keyboard is crummy.
Yeah, I apologise to my viewers who can hear your. Oh, creeper! No.
Oh.
I couldn't find my sword on my hotbar.
That was luck right there. Why didn't you just drop like a fence gate in front of each of the finished ones?
I could do. I'll probably just tell people to do something like that. Just put a block in front of them.
Just block it off a little bit. I mean, don't completely block it off. So it's
For now, I'll
invisible.
just put like a diorite or something there.
Yeah.
Just to
Because
kind of keep us a bit safe.
this one is creeper galore.
So yeah, if we kind of just wait now, they'll come through and.
See how it goes.
Okay, so I think the blast mines are almost here now. They must be.
I think so.
I don't want to get too close because I can't remember how close you were to the. Because I was quite far down.
I can't remember.
I mean, it's not going to like instant kill you. These explosions aren't that powerful.
It might kill you.
Yeah, it might
It's
kill
the
me.
weakling over here, getting poked twice.
Oh,
There we go.
They're just coming out now. Hopefully there should be 4. Oh, careful, one of
One
them's
right
quite
here.
close.
Oh. There we
Okay,
go.
so I see 3 and 4. Good. That was one problem I was having before I did some debugging with Dan. Some of them weren't making it through all the tunnel.
Oh, I got not a lot.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
oh, okay, I didn't get. Okay, interesting. Right.
Okay.
Can you remember the scores?
1, 3, 3, 5,
Right.
7,
Tell you
15.
what. Grab everything that's not the filter,
Yeah, I've got everything.
including the filtered stuff.
I don't have the filters now.
You've left the filters in there. Okay,
Yeah.
leave the filters, and we'll just put it in a chest, and we'll work out who's won.
I get the feeling you might have.
I don't know. I didn't get a ton. Right, let's go down to the end.
Oh, I didn't get a ton either.
Yeah, it's not a huge area. Sometimes you get luckier than others.
Yeah.
These have been quite low scores recently,
Right.
but
See what if we do it
this is
like
quite a cozy chest.
this. I'll take that out for
Yeah,
now.
that'll work. Okay,
Right, coal.
I
You
got
didn't
none.
pick up coal, did you? Right, iron.
You got 1. Okay, so you're on 1 point.
Yeah, iron.
I got 4. So
Oh,
iron is worth
3.
3 points. So I'm currently on 12.
I'm on 10.
Okay.
Um,
Redstone.
redstone was next. I have none of.
I have 37.
Oh my god.
So that's 90, 120, 111 plus my. Okay, yeah, let's just carry on going. See.
Why are we doing this still?
Have
Okay.
you got anything else?
What would be
Lapis.
Oh.
Well, 5.
Oh.
I've also got 8. Did you get any gold? That's not gold. And did you get any diamonds? So yeah, I think I'm claiming victory on that one.
God damn it.
Thank you for taking part.
I'm keeping my bones.
See, as I'm
Oh
feeling
look, I found
nice,
these 4 redstone ore blocks.
What was that?
I found these 4 redstone ore blocks.
Oh, nice.
Does that count for my score?
No. So as I'm feeling nice, I'll cover the cost of your entrance
Oh,
fee,
you
but
love
normally
me.
I'd expect you to cover that as well. Thank you very much for playing my game. I hope you
thank you
enjoyed. Maybe
thank
next
you
time
very
you'll beat
much.
me, but
As
as everyone knows, I am better than you. So
yeah,
yes,
get poked by a zombie.
yeah, 100%. But anyway, thanks very much, guys. If you haven't checked out Pure's channel already, then make sure you do so. He's uploading onto Caplex now, so he's definitely worth checking out. And yeah, he's going to do a 100 sub special eventually. Since he made it like a year ago. Not quite a year.
Mate, if I'd only had 17 subs in the last year, I'd be pretty miffed. Why am I doing this at night time? This is
But yeah,
crap.
he's also got a competition running where you can win a copy of Minecraft, right? Is that competition still open?
It is, yeah. As long as you are subscribed to the channel, you don't have to do anything else. Bearing in mind, you do need to make sure that your subscriptions are not set to private. If your subscriptions are set to private, you won't appear in my list, so you won't be eligible for the competition.
There you are.
However, it will cover any console. So any console of your choice. If you've got it on PC and want it on Xbox, just let me know, and we'll get it for you on that console.
So yeah, definitely worth checking out. But anyway, cheers, man.
Yes, thank you very much for having me.